Tappara Lukko päättyi tänään Tampereella tulokseen 4-0. Ottelun jälkeen paikalla päävalmentajat Rickard Grönborg ja Tomi Lämsä. Lämä aloitetaan sieltä vierasjoukkueen leiristä. Sanoisin, että ei ollut Lukolta huono esitys, mutta tulosta ette tänään saanut. Tokassarjassa karkas tulos, niin kuin kävi itse asiassa edellisessäkin kohtaamisessa vajaa 3 viikkoa sitten. Minkälaisiin asioihin tänään homma kaatui?
Mennäänkö suomeksi vai englanniksi? Okay, well, I think first congrats for home team, and I think we started pretty well today. First 15 minutes, we followed our plan, and we played solid hockey. Okay, maybe not so many high-level scoring chances, but anyway, I'm satisfied how we did, and but it's been like a problem for us all this autumn that one mistake, one goal against, or something like that, and we can't hold anymore our level. And I think today we had the same problem, and that's why really difficult second 20 for us. I mean, all those goals, and we had a couple of good chances, good momentums, but we couldn't find a way today score a goal. And of course, I need to say that this time of the season at the moment, Tappara set the tone for defensively for this league, and really strong 5 guys defense, and of course goalies, both of those guys high level keepers, and it's so hard to even create chances, and that was our biggest thing today. And we were outside and a little bit too soft, and things like that. Okay, during the second we had a power play 5-on-3, and I believe that was the key moment, that maybe goal for that, and maybe back to the game. But today power play was also too soft, and right moments, right spots on the ice. Tappara, they were better team today, and that's why I think they earned to win.
What kind of solutions you could find to find that kind of solid for the game and be better all the time? Now it's going back and forth.
Yeah, it's that's like I said, this is our problem now, and we try to find solution for this issue, and but we keep working, and we know that we did it last season, and we have a pretty much same team and same players, and we know that we have a game, we have a strong structure, we have good enough players, and all those things, and it's we need to stay humble and keep working, and day after tomorrow we have a new opportunity again.
Yeah, day after tomorrow, and actually after that you play a lot of games in home. What does it change, or change anything?
Of course, we have a good fans and a great fans, I think, and it's always for sure it's a fun play in front of those fans, and but nothing else changed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Rickard Grönborg, like Lama said, excellent defending, and shutout tells a lot about that, but what would you say about the game?
Yeah, I more or less agree what he said. The first period, I think we were on our heels, to be honest with you. I think we had an opportunistic chance that we scored on. One of the few chances we had that period. I think we were a little bit on our heels. Credit for Lukko of starting that way in the first 20 minutes. And after that, I still think we defended fairly well. I think we kept them on the outside. And it's going to be moments. Obviously, it's a high offensive team, high power offensive team we played tonight. So, our goal obviously to keep them outside as much as possibly could. And obviously, Kristo made some key saves. Also, second period, we made some transitional plays, and we scored a couple of goals that way. One was obviously when they had to make a change with the helmet off, and we scored. They take that opportunity and play 5-on-4 for a couple of seconds, and that's how we scored one goal, and then a couple of opportunistic goals again. So second period, we were pretty pleased. We challenged each other in the locker room after the first period because we were not pleased with the way we were playing. And then third period, obviously, they're and I agree that the 5-on-3 we did a tremendous job blocking shots, played really tough in front of Kriso, and Kriso made some nice saves there as well. So I agree with that was a key moment of the game, and not letting them into the game is a lot tougher for them to come into the third period when it's 4-0 versus 4-1 or 4-2 even. So good on our PK, which has been very solid the whole year. In the third period, yeah, what do you say? It was kind of back and forth a little bit. They tried to be, or they did a good job of creating some chances. But I think again we did a pretty good job in front of Kriso, and he made some key saves, obviously. So at the end of the day, I'm pretty pleased of beating a very good team 4-0 tonight.
One guy who was actually pretty solid tonight was Juho Piiparinen, young defender. First time on the score sheet with 2 assists. What do you say about his game?
Yeah, and that's what happens when you have players out of the lineup, that other players get an opportunity, and we have 2 17-year-olds out there that are playing like they played several years in the league, and it's pretty impressive to see them. And Peeps is doing a good job defensively. He moves the puck real well, and he was rewarded with a couple assists tonight. So it was nice to see him in action and play regular shifts on 6 defensemen. And Suvanto has been really good the whole year so far. So it's good to see those young talented players. I think that's good for Finnish hockey too, to see players like that get an opportunity in the league and play as well as they do. So, but overall, I'm pretty pleased, and obviously we're getting a couple of players back and all that stuff, which is nice too, to have more of a regular lineup as well.
Well, it's the end of September, so it's only the early stages of the season, but Tappara are now on the top of the table. It sounds pretty good. What kind of things you want to improve in the upcoming future?
Well, I think there's a lot of things we need to improve. You're asking a coach, but we always see things that we need to continuously improve, no matter if we're top of standings or we're not. Winning games, and we're still working on our famous process that we talk about every day that you guys are sick and tired of listening to. But that's the only reality we have. We're chipping away at things, and we work together with the players and try and create the environment of continuously getting better all the time. And so there's stuff that we have to get better at. I think we made some changes in the playbook when it comes to transitional play. It is nice to see that really paying off so far in the season, as well as we done some things a little bit differently when it comes to the defensive zone coverage and a few other things. So those are, again, we're living in reality again this early September, like you said. So but it's always nice when you're winning games, because that makes it easier to go to work every day.
You get Oiva Keskinen back to the lineup, but he came to Finland, was it like last night? So do you expect him to play on Saturday? Or
yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan, to give him a couple of days here to recover instead of throwing out in the lineup right away. We still have 50+ games left here, so nice to see Oiva back. Tremendous experience for him to go over and be in an NHL camp and do what he did there. So I'm sure we're getting a better player coming back. He's really eager to start playing again.
Okay. Oliko lehdistöllä jotain? We're done. Thank you, gentlemen.
Kiitos.
Kiitos.